Hey guys, as you probably know, the unthinkable has happened. TikTok has officially been banned in the United States. The bill was signed into law recently. The massive story, I want to break down everything you need to know. How did it happen? What does it mean for creators? Will other countries follow suit? Other countries have already done this, like India. We'll see how it affected them. And if you're hooked on TikTok and you're heavily reliant on the platform, what you should do now. So let's dive in. Hey guys, Steve Page here from Giant Partners, the number one data-driven marketing agency. Today we're going to go over the ban on TikTok. It was finally signed into law. President Biden signs a law to ban TikTok nationwide unless it is sold. So this law is not expecting to cause any immediate disruption of the platform. They're going to most likely sue and try to fight this. What they did was they tucked the bill into providing foreign aid for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. And the law stipulates that ByteDance must sell its stake in TikTok in 12 months under the threat of being shut down. So these bans and restrictions on TikTok are nothing new. This has been done before. The EU had some restrictions where they disabled some features in the European Union. So some countries didn't like some features that gave rewards and they thought it had risks to kids. So they gave TikTok a warning of removing it or they would ban the app. Other countries have banned this already. One of the countries was India that did it. Here's a quick little video why India banned TikTok, and it's similar to why the US is banning it as well.
Because don't store down for India, it was not believed to be that. So even the regional information through their IP addresses was believed to even without permission. So because of that, it was considered as the people's rights and also the threat to national security. But the only app that got banned, there were several others, like 56 Chinese apps, like Alibaba and AliExpress, Samsung. Other apps got banned simply for national security reasons. I remember reading a news where the iOS 14 was able to detect that TikTok can access their clipboard, and people still use the clipboard on their phone for saving some link or their passwords or key information that they might tend to forget.
So that video explains the big security reasons why TikTok was banned in India and why it's banned in the US as well. TikTok had a lot of information on US citizens, people, and users of TikTok in the US, not only just your average citizen, but also government officials and lawmakers if they had TikTok on their phones. I know even the government officials, I believe, were banned from having TikTok on their phones. So you can see there's been other countries that have banned TikTok, and if the US does the same thing, there may be other countries, even more countries that follow suit. So it's not looking good for ByteDance specifically in TikTok, the app. But in the US, there are people that are going to most likely buy it. So if people want to buy TikTok and keep it running, there's a handful of companies as well as wealthy people in general who are interested in buying. One of them is Steve Mnuchin, investment banker and film producer, served in the Trump administration, publicly stated his interest in purchasing TikTok, telling CNBC in March he's planning to put together a group to pull it off. Kevin O'Leary, famous for being on Shark Tank, has been vocal about his interest purchasing TikTok as well. Rumble, a video sharing platform, has also offered to buy TikTok. Bobby Kotick stepped down from his role as CEO of gaming of Activision Blizzard, expressed interest of potential TikTok purchase as Oracle and Walmart hasn't expressed recent interest, but they were part of the group back in 2020 where they were looking to buy it as well. And then Microsoft flirted with buying TikTok in 2020. They were to enter talks, but it ultimately collapsed and potentially re-enter the playing field again. So we'll see which company will end up buying TikTok from ByteDance. $268 billion is how much ByteDance is worth. And they're estimating that the sale of TikTok can cost upwards of $100 billion. So we'll see how this plays out. Who's going to buy TikTok? Will it actually be someone in the US? Or will they just not come to an agreement within the next year? Because some of these things can take a long time. If they don't come to an agreement, then the app will be shut down. Will it be a big tech company like Microsoft or even Meta that can shut down TikTok and migrate everyone over into Instagram instead? Or if Google buys it and move everyone over to YouTube Shorts, which is similar to TikTok as well. So now what can you do now that TikTok's fate is up in the air? One of the basic things you do is start getting people to other platforms, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, posting content there, telling your people on TikTok to follow you in these other platforms. That would be a quick and easy path for your current followers to follow you on another platform. What we recommend is growing your first party data list. One of the records and pieces of data that's really valuable is an email address. It could also be a text message list as well. We actually have a series going on. It's going to be a 10-part series of how to grow your email list. We'll leave a link in the description that you can follow along. So you be sure to subscribe to our channel for these updates. It'll be a 10-part series. We've already gone over why it's important, and we're talking about it right now. The importance of growing an email list. These platforms can get shut down. So you want to make sure that you can own the actual data. Because right now you're just renting space. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all those followers, you can be kicked off in a second. They can be shut down. They can go the ways of the MySpaces, Friendsters, like those are all gone now. Vine, if you had 1 million followers there, now it's worth nothing. But if you can get email addresses, store them there somewhere, Excel document, Google Sheet, or a CRM, now you can move that data and your audience wherever you want to go. And the platform, you aren't relying on the platform at all. Email is also just a high performing sales tool. So many benefits of email in general, as well as having a text message list too. So be sure to subscribe for more parts of the growing your email list, first party data. We'll go over just in general, like a high level summary. We go into the nitty gritty details in these. They're longer videos. I'll go over the 3 simple and basic things you need to get started. One of the first things you will need is an offer. So you need to give someone a reason to join your email list. In the second part, we go over offer creation, how to create an offer. It could be really simple. It could be really complicated, but you want to give someone just a reason to go and join your list. This can be a discount. This could be special information or even specific content that you will send only to your subscriber list. You just need to create something, and you can just test different offers, see which performs better. The better your offer, the more likely someone's actually going to take the action and complete what you want them to do. In this case is filling out a form or going to a website, entering their information so you can capture their email address or phone number. And that leads me to my second step is you need to send them somewhere. You need to send them some sort of destination. The third video we have, it talks about websites, landing pages, forms. Where can we send them? What works? What doesn't work? The basics of this high level is you most likely need some sort of form. The simplest and cheapest thing you could do is set up a Google form and add that link to your bio. That'll be the easiest way for someone to access that form and just click a link. The only thing is these links can be very messy and hard to remember and hard to pronounce. So one thing we do also recommend is just getting a domain name. They're very cheap. So $5 to $10 a year. Pick something that's easy to pronounce, easy to say. So when you're in your videos talking about potentially joining your list for some reason, you're presenting your offer and there's no link on the video, you got to tell them where to go. So something similar, you could see nightdwellers.com, night-dwellers.com. You could also do .co, .net, .org. And you could probably see if you could get even shorter or easier to remember. And it's just easy to remember, easy to type in for people. And then you can even show up on Google results so that people, if they don't type it correctly, you'll show up on the result anyway, and they can click and find your brand that way. So you see here, tools like GoDaddy not only have domains, they have a lot of super cheap website development, say with MailChimp. MailChimp is also a free platform. You can create a landing page. It also allows you to email people for free, up to 1,000 people a month, which is great. So if you actually want to email your followers, you have to pay more as you get more and more followers. But they offer all those solutions, marketing, SMS, websites, landing pages as well. So we need somewhere to send these people. These are 2 really easy and free tools to do so and just get started, because that's the best way moving forward is to take these followers onto these lists, store them somewhere so you could then become platform agnostic. Doesn't matter where you are, you have your list of subscribers and you basically own that data. So be sure to watch the videos, subscribe. You can we go through all these slides in detail. One thing I just wanted to show after is pageless email capture. There's tools like on Meta, Instagram, where you can do forms built into the platforms. You can send out emails and just have them reply. There's things like a messenger. So if you could have someone DM you on your Instagram reels or videos to say, DM me this, and you could create some autoresponders and capture email addresses that way. So even if you didn't know how to do all the website setups, like we just explained, you can get people to DM you their email addresses and phone numbers, and you can manually add that. And there's also some tools to do it automatically as well. So those are the 3 basic steps to get you started, moving people from one platform to another, or people from one platform to your email list and your own list of data. If you need help doing this with any of your channels, growing your email lists, making sales, just digital marketing, social media marketing in general, here, go to giantpartners.com. A chat with one of our advisors will help you do this and make the transition from TikTok to other platforms and just diversify your channel base and grow your email list So you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can have peace of mind. And that wraps up this video. I'll just keep updating you on the TikTok ban and other changes in the social media landscape. So be sure to subscribe for more information and news like that so you are in the know. And if you have any questions about it, be sure to drop it in the comments. We'll leave links to the descriptions or links to the items we discussed today, as well as the articles in the description and the show notes. So be sure to check those out. And be sure to share with your colleagues and coworkers in case they need to know about this as well. And we'll see you next time.